Hey, pass. Hey! We're having too much fun with pumpkins today. Welcome. I am in San Francisco, and welcome to my Caliente Kitchen Show, where I offer you caliente topics and caliente recipes. One of my goals is to bring more men into the kitchen. And today I invited my friend Javier because he wanted to know how to make oatmeal
with pumpkin.
With pumpkin, more caliente. You were saying, I want my oatmeal to be more caliente, right?
I want your oatmeal to be more caliente, but what benefits do we have from this?
All right, so for the oats, I'll tell you in a second, but now let's tell you how I'm gonna make this pumpkin spice oatmeal.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of people boil water and oats only, and it's boring. Exactly. So what we like to do is, in our Latino caliente way, we like a little spices, as you know.
Of course.
So what I've done here, if you can see, I am boiling cinnamon and cloves with a little bit of water. Now the reason why I do that is because if you were to put the cinnamon and the cloves with the milk and everything else, you know, oats cook fast and then you don't get the flavors.
Okay.
So what you do is for about a minute, as you can see, I'm boiling a little bit of water with cloves and cinnamon. So now you got these flavors going. Okay. So the next step is going to be to add milk. Now, I like to use whole milk. Now, you know, this is a very Latino way to do things.
Well, just like my abuelita used to do it.
Tu abuelita? Abuelita by the means grandmother, because you're a Mexican background, right?
Yes, Mexican.
Exactly. So, anyhow, we're gonna add milk.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to help me, okay? So this is whole milk. Now, I am lactose intolerant, so I'm using lactose-free milk. But I like to use milk because it makes things a little more creamy.
Okay.
And we like creamy things, right?
Right.
All right. So then we're gonna stir this a little more.
The creamier, the better.
The creamier, the better. And I mean, smell this. Come on. You like it? Mm. You start smelling, right? The spices and all that. Good. All right. So now, once we're gonna now add the next ingredient, which is pumpkin puree. Now, as you know, pumpkin puree, this is actually canned pumpkin puree, 100% pumpkin.
But does it have to be canned?
It doesn't have to be canned. If you want to take the time to peel your pumpkins and boil your pumpkins, you can have it. Okay? But for someone like you that don't have time to cook too much.
I never have time.
Exactly. So now you want to use canned. So now we're going to add the puree in here. The recipe is probably going to be shown on the screen so you can get the ingredients, the exact ingredients.
Okay.
So I'm going to continue stirring this here.
So how long does
look at
this
that.
take to make?
Oh, this takes about, to be honest, 1 minute for the cinnamon and water, and then we're going to wait for the milk to boil a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're going to add honey for some sweetness here, because we like a little
Sweet
sweetness.
And spicy.
I love it. Not only that, I'm gonna give you another trick here. If you add a touch of salt to anything, doesn't have to be a lot, especially when you have sweet, a touch of salt can bring flavors even more. So it's quite nice. You don't need to add a lot. And that little salt, this is sea salt, will enhance flavors. And then you're gonna have an absolute deliciousness, creamy pumpkin spice oatmeal. So now we're gonna wait for this to boil, but we don't have a lot of time to wait. We're gonna pretend this is boiling already.
Okay.
And we're gonna add the oats. There you go. Now this is a quick 1 minute oats. And is quite delicious. Look at that. Look at how it's looking.
Anybody can make this.
Anybody can make these. Now, you were all asking about the health benefits of oats.
Yes.
Well, oats have quite a few. Number one, this is any oats, rolled oats, quick oats, steel cut oats. They are good source of soluble fiber. And soluble fiber we know now is good for your gut health. It can act as a prebiotic, so it actually feeds your probiotics. Also, soluble fiber helps regulate glucose, lowers your cholesterol, and most important for those that are looking to maintain or control your weight, soluble fiber can help you keep fuller for longer time.
Okay.
So that's a deal. You have a creamy, delicious dish here. Now, you feel like you can make this?
Oh, easy.
Easy, right? All right.
Even though I barely have time, I think I could make it.
This is easy. Now, I'm gonna turn this off because you already saw how to make this. But now the next thing is we're gonna make it even more fun. I'm gonna actually move this a little bit to the side here, just a little bit. And now I'm gonna show you something different. So I have already plated the oats there. And I'm gonna use some toppings because this is where the fun comes. This is where you can add more superfoods.
This is where you can dress it up, right?
You can dress it up. You can dress it up however you want it, right? Oh, by the way, I gave him the half a plant because not only my goal is for more men to eat more plants, but also to cook more at home. All right.
That's good.
So in this case, I am using cacao nibs, which is high in antioxidants. And we're gonna just, put a little line. Yeah, this is 100% cacao nibs, okay?
Ooh, sounds good.
Holiday season, cranberries are a must. So this is dry cranberries. And this is continue cooking here. I love it. Look at this, wow. So creamy.
Oh, that's
all
nice.
right, so we're gonna now add dry cranberries and then shredded coconut, little shredded coconut, and of course we're gonna add a touch of walnuts. I love walnuts because they provide omega-3s and they are anti-inflammatory fat. And this breakfast,
And it's the good fat. That
it's a good fat, exactly. It's a good fat. So now you have this deliciousness. It can fill you up. It has pumpkin puree, a little honey, and with superfoods on top, which is quite nice. Now, I have another tip. So I'm gonna move this to the side now. Here, you can actually make this for the week. This is still boiling, so I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't burn here.
So this is just what you need to get going.
Yeah, so if you cook these,
Today.
you can cook this one day, and then you cook this for one day, and then use, I'm gonna actually move this away from here now.
But it could take a lot, correct?
Yeah, and then you can pack it on different containers like I've done here. We can put a little more. You wanna add your come on, I want you to add your toppings in there. And you can do this in one day. We call this meal planning, right?
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, add your walnuts. Don't forget your cacao nibs. And to be honest, now you can pack these for the week. And we cover these things.
Have every day of the week if you want.
Yeah, and now you have breakfast for every day of the week. Isn't that great?
That's perfect.
All right, now you feel good about cooking?
Yes.
You're gonna
I
make
would do
this?
it.
You wanna do it?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so thank you for watching today's Caliente show, and I hope you like these Caliente ideas. For more recipes and more Caliente ideas, visit my blog, manuelvillacorta.com. And Javier, thank you for helping today. And I'm glad I showed you something new today.
Thank you.
All right, adios amigos.